Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Game 3 of this round of the Super Metroid multi-category tournament. This is between Polar Bear Bunny and Fat Scott. I am the Richard Cruz. Joining me is Sephi.
Yeah, it's still me. What's
It's
going on?
still you.
Yeah. Sadly, I haven't changed one bit. I have not learned my lesson. But this
That
isn't
makes
about
me
me.
very excited.
This is about our runners. This is about our two runners racing a category.
It is max percent GT. So this is going to be fairly similar to one we saw earlier tonight, up to a point. After that, they're going to have to collect a lot more items than they did before.
Yeah. This is actually like it's pretty much like what I was saying about GT Classic is that it's best of both worlds, any percent and hundo. Um, and so effectively you try to boss rush after you get the GT code, right? Well, in this you boss rush, and then the only items that you want to pick are the minor items. I guess because I'm so used to randomizer, I call them minor items, but it's gonna be the missile packs, the super packs, and the power bomb packs, and I think also the E-tanks.
The E-tanks as well.
Okay. So yeah, it's GT Classic, but with just more objectives.
But you don't want to pick up any of those, do any of those objectives until you do the GT code.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, your run will count as invalid. So yeah, another standard start.
Oh, and they will be getting the reserve tanks as well.
Oh yeah, can't forget about those copium tanks. Something to huff on. That's what you use, so you can like cope that you got all the items. You cope that your run is valid.
You know, you could just always bank on your opponent missing just the exact same amount of items as you.
As long as you have more items than your opponent, I would hope that would be enough. But it's not. It's either you have them all or you don't. And if neither of you have all the items, you will get docked a time penalty.
Right.
Now, I do wonder, I am curious about how familiar they are with this category. I wonder if we're gonna see 100 127%.
I don't think we'll see 127.
That's good. That's promising then.
I think we'll see 135 and 135. I think we're gonna see clean runs from both of these runners.
Not hoping for that 136%.
I would love to see 136%, but I don't know how they're gonna get that.
So far, stellar job. This is we've seen this before. It's BT classic BT, where you just fight him and he dies.
Yep. This fight is basically the same in every category of this tournament. You shoot him, he dies, rejoice.
Okay, and yeah, this is all. It's actually the same opening.
Yep.
The only okay, the one difference, however, that I do gotta say, that in a way I guess is a little bit scarier about GT Max is while in oh my gosh, Scott.
He needed
Trying to give
missiles.
the lead. Yeah, trying to give the lead to PBB. The only thing that makes this category just a tiny bit scarier is that while in GT Classic, you can pick up as many missile packs, super packs, power bomb packs, E-tanks as you want before doing the GT code. In this one, you absolutely must collect one of each only.
Yeah,
because that's the only way to progress.
It's a nightmare. Which means we're going to be fighting Fan soon to get the gravity suit with basically nothing.
Yep. So it's scarier. I don't doubt that this is gonna have a good amount of safety saves. So going down. Let's go. Only thing that does tend to trip me up is that thankfully you can fight like any boss in any order.
It's such a cool part about this game.
Yeah.
It's what makes the randomizer doable in the first place, you know?
Yup. So you will see, because what matters the most in this category is that you get that final 135% percentage. It's not so much the boss order. Oh, phatscott taking a lot of damage.
You're right. It's gonna be about your routing to pick up everything after the code.
Hmm. No deaths to grade today.
Well, we'll see about that. You never know.
Yeah. We will see. Oh, good. Quick kill. Excellent job, Scott.
And
Also great.
also,
Also, as you can see, is that they did pick up charge. Does not count towards the percentage.
right. There are certain items that I guess don't count towards the percentage, or it would be, I just assume it would be like nearly impossible to get to that percentage without getting those items. Is probably more accurate.
No issues here. And now they're gonna make their way to pick up their E-tank.
Nope. No, they're not getting this either.
Oh, not their E-tank. I'm sorry.
No.
I meant it's
High
their
jump.
major items. Their high jump and their speed.
Yep. Those are the only things we're gonna be getting down here. High jump and speed.
Darn multi-category. Always forgetting what's what and who's where and why and how. Yeah, because the E-tank, you cannot.
Yeah, you gotta get that after.
Yeah, so in a way, any any of those items that are in the way could get a little tricky. Like it would be incredibly problematic if there was no such thing as short charging, or if you couldn't spark across the moat, because
it would be so hard.
Yeah, that would make this category even more nightmarish. And that's assuming you couldn't even like make the lava dive with 0 tanks.
That's not fun.
You know, we live in a world where the stuff that doesn't sound fun to some is.
Well, I don't like it. I still don't like it.
Yeah, it's not for us to like or to dislike. The world keeps spinning. I don't know. It's just interesting. It's just the lengths that runners are trying to go to. PvP collecting map tiles? Yo.
Yeah, I saw that. That was interesting set of maneuvers.
Well, all said and done, Scott's going up to wreck ship. Gonna pick up one power bomb pack before heading down there.
The PvP is getting waved now.
Careful. There we go. Yeah, I'm curious if this is for X factoring Fantoon. Just to have a cool drippy fight.
Yeah.
Excellent red tower. The red tower down grab. Like a seasoned KPDR runner. Okay, don't want to get hit by that caterpillar.
You don't really want to get hit by anything.
No. At this point, no. Ooh, okay, PV. Attempting the croc. Good
Jump.
spark.
I mean, this grapple beam will make the moat clear easier to not hit the missile.
That's what the spark would be. Because grapple sometimes is wonky. Anything for X-ray though. Okay. Gone. Scott.
Oh.
Ooh, Scott does not want to take this hit.
Oh.
No, no, no.
That's not what you want to see.
And
That's...
now I know that there's people in chat that's like, hold on. That is very unfortunate though, because
yeah,
it is a risky fight. From here, Scott has to start just mogging this entire game. Like, just has to clear it. Just has to go. Just has to run. I don't doubt that he's going to play even riskier. I was curious for this. I think so. This is why the grapple pickup helps out, though. To kind of go back to why you would even want grapple in the first place is because you don't have to spark across. I mean, you could you can jump across the gaps in the West Ocean room, but I think just grapple does help you kind of play a little safe, even though it's really bad as an item to even master.
Yeah, it's not a fun one to use.
And then jumping across, even just jumping across anything, uh, I to me, just grapple feels like the safest play. Careful, it'll pick
Oh,
up. Okay, cool. Everything's fine. Everything's okay.
yeah, it's all
So
good.
yeah, PvB is playing with pretty much a 16-second or a second minute head start. Oh, and I guess from what it looks like, uh,
Yeah.
yeah, Scott has decided to forfeit. So, thanks for watching. Bye. No, PvB does still have to complete this run
Yes.
because we can't have a race that's incomplete. Like out of solidarity, PvP could DNF and then we could start it up some other time. But of course, that's not the simplest route. The simplest way to go about this is finish the run, get the win, and that's it. No further complications.
Yeah.
And
And
it's a good
PvP
dub.
taking the save.
Yeah. So at the very least, nothing. At the very least, PvP is always going to be ahead now. It's a very scary, risky category.
PvP. Oh, never mind. Did get those power bombs. I wasn't paying attention.
You know, she's
You know.
gonna have to, because otherwise you couldn't. You couldn't
Yeah.
progress past this door.
Yeah. Or the other doors. See, that looks way easier to me
Then the
than
spark.
trying to land that spark while missing the missiles.
Okay, yeah, playing it safe. Not trying to use any. Not trying to use any health sparking, and just excellent. Huge jumps. Like you could get past this room also by an equipping jump, but again, everyone has their different flavor of playstyle, and that's just okay. You know, we support that. We support different playstyles. We don't bash on people playing a game wrong. You know? Oh,
There's no
that's
way to play a game
unfortunate.
wrong. That is an
Yeah.
unfortunate thing that happened there.
Oh, oh.
And that's
Oh.
unfortunate too. Wow.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, you hear that, Dark Souls runner? There's no way to play a game wrong.
Were you talking to me?
No, I was Talking to Dark Souls people.
That's me.
Oh. Well, then there you go.
There's no way to play a game wrong. I agree. I play that game like an idiot. I have a great time.
No better way. Okay, cool. Hold on.
Okay, good.
Missile. Good save. Arcade stress right there.
That was nice.
Just missile. Just wants to clear out the flames. Those are priority.
Good
super
getting
buff
one
there.
super, yeah.
Yeah, I think PvP might be in a good spot here. I've said that before, though, when things have gone wrong. But don't blame me. I am but a messenger. Good. That's good. 2 here. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think that's... Oh, hold on. This is getting dicey.
Oh, boy. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
You want to jump for that one? You want to jump for that one?
Yeah, you want...
Get that one. Nice. Okay. Oh, my goodness.
Oh,
That's
this
it.
is...
No.
Oh.
Oh.
He took the save.
Thank goodness. For sure. And now it's time to power through. Yep. Welcome to Fantoon.
No E-tanks. 5 missiles, 5 supers. It's awful.
The games we play and how they play us. It's okay. Good attempt. It was just a practice run. We like practice here, don't we, Richard?
I love to practice.
Go.
Okay.
Yeah, Fantoon is still tricky, and I mean, even like surprisingly, Fantoon just hurts. 5 hits and you're done. You know, and those hits can come from like anything, from the scam flame drops,
from the
like
sky.
Yeah. There's
He can just show up out of nowhere and yell at you.
The attacks are just so spontaneous. It's kind of wild that I don't know, that you can't really dodge these flames, or while Fantoon's, you know, kind of doing that swoop weird motion. I don't know.
No, it's my least favorite fight in the game. It is very annoying to just constantly deal with all of the things he is doing.
Yeah.
Because then sometimes it's just like, yeah, you know what? I just decided to show up.
Yeah, and it's like, who invited you? Okay, let's do there. Nothing there. Nothing you could do.
Just going for this.
Honestly,
I think I would have done this too.
It's a good strat. It's a safe strat.
Yeah, if you can just do this. The Nintendo Power strat.
Everyone makes fun of Nintendo Power, but when you're running GT Max, gotta resort to this.
Please get that health.
There it is. That's okay. It doesn't matter. Play it safe. I know she's in the clear now. I can say with full confidence this time. No more commentator cursing. It's fine.
Alright.
See? But yeah. Nice job.
Yeah, very nice. Very nice fight.
Now there is a clause that has been added where runners do need to pick up speed and gravity before going down to do the GT code.
Yes. So that's what Bunny is saving for right now. Going up to gravity. Because the attic can be bad.
Yep.
And so can bowling. Well, no, Bunny has grapple. Bunny will be fine for bowling.
Okay, just an overall very risky category. Oh, good. Good use of that. The hard part's almost over.
You say that, and then there's this zero E-tank lava dive that we have.
She's got this. I believe it's our polar bear bunny.
Oh no, I believe as well. I'm just saying, it's not. It's
for
still
sure.
tricky.
It is tricky. I know that she will get it first try. If not, I will delete my account. Do you hear that? There's incentive for me to not be here anymore. Pick the right choice. There's only one right choice, let's be honest. But yeah, great job. Whew. Past the scary part.
Yeah,
And picking
that
the best
that was that scary part. All right. PVB is on her way to lava dive. No more items till the GT code.
Yeah, no more.
And then everything that she's been skipping.
Yep, it is gonna be fair game. It's open season.
No, it's not open season. She has to get them all.
Yes, she do. Darn. No X-ray.
No, no X-ray. I mean, we'll get it soon.
Cool thing is that, yeah, PB's gonna have all the fancy toys for navigating through the planet, all the cool movement, the beams, the space jumps, the glory.
But I felt like there was a butt coming on.
Now, the only butt in this game is Cred.
He is a big butt.
Yeah, with no tail. I guess he does have a tail, but it just doesn't have the
Definitely
end of the
has
tail.
a tail.
What's the thing? It's like, what? If you're, I guess it still counts as a tail, right? Like even if it's like cut off.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a thing.
Okay. Here we go. It's the attempt. This is it. The good old gravity jump, as seen in really cool randomizers. Don't take the hit. Ooh.
Okay.
Got the jump.
Nice.
Nice job. And the clear. Could take a save here.
I would.
Yeah.
I feel like I mean, I feel like at this point, if I were PvP, just take every save. You know?
True. That's a good way to
Just make sure
secure the
you
win.
finish, yeah. Just if you're passing by one, I feel like I would just take it.
All right, first try. Check it out.
Let's do it.
Nice.
Third try. It's like the first try.
Yeah, but better. It's the sequel.
Yeah.
It's the sequel to the sequel of the first try.
It's exactly how I feel. All right.
Go.
Code.
Holding on the inputs. Letting go.
Cool.
In the clear.
Turn off phaser.
Took a GT to the face. That's fine. In position. Nice. And now the real run begins.
Yep. Now we grab everything.
Yeah. Can't skip the screw attack. As you pick up screw attack before doing GT code, you will lose your screw attack after the GT code. So don't do that. tiny backtrack here, just for the one item.
Just a tiny backtrack. For a missile pack.
I really do appreciate games that have like a percentage counter or whatever for items. Because if that weren't a thing, oh, PvP just decided to sleep for a little bit.
Taking a nap.
But yeah, I do appreciate the item counters in games like these, because it makes it feel worth it and like you feel accomplished for completing the game, you know, like as far as pickups go. Because otherwise, if I just see another like missile pack, I'm like, I'm not even using these anymore. But it does feel fun to mash.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean. In a game that is about exploration,
yeah,
and like with this sort of grid layout, I know what you mean.
I guess the way that, yeah. So going back, the way that Super Metroid kind of makes it worth it as well, even if it didn't have a percentage counter, is, I don't know how you felt when you first played this game, Richard, but I think the normal assumption is that missiles and super missiles are just the way to go as far, you know, when during a boss fight. Like, you're just gonna spam them. So the more you have, the more ammo you have, and the more damage you think you're doing.
For sure. For sure. My first time, yeah, I feel like I've missiled and super missiled most things, except for probably Ridley. Because by that point I had plasma in charge, and I did figure out, hey, this hurts things.
Oh, did you actually catch on and be like, oh, this is the Punisher beam? Because, yeah, for me, I just remember charging would be way too slow, and I just like mashing. I'm an impatient person. I need help. So I just mash.
Well,
that's
see,
cool, though.
I know that I definitely would have done the same, but I would have run out. I would have missed enough missiles and supers that would have been like, oh, I guess I gotta use this beam.
For sure.
I think I was like 8 or 9.
Space exploration at that age.
Yeah. Also, I think I was definitely playing on an emulator with keyboard.
Oh.
So that felt really weird.
But now you're really good at it.
Well, no, because I use a controller now.
Okay.
I'm not a crazy person.
Keyboard's the way to go. It's the future.
Yeah.
Ask everyone. I play on controller, but yeah. PvP here with the Ridley fight. Another 20 charge shots just to dispatch this big bird. Using super is nice. The DPS should be dead, actually.
Oh yeah, chat. That's not to say that I thought the Ridley fight with Plasma was easy, though. I was still dying and having a horrible time as a child trying to do it.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the of holding all the buttons. Like in hindsight, I think it wants you to do way too much. Because it is awkward to hold everything.
It really is. It's a really insane thing you have to do. I really enjoy it because it really makes me have to like pay attention, but at the same time, I hate what the shape my hand forms.
Yeah.
It feels bad.
It feels really bad. It feels like I'm playing with like Ridley claws. That's what I call them. Okay, cool. Just still starting our journey. Oh, that was gonna be a good speedball, but it was just too early on the morph where she ended up bouncing. If you
Yeah.
bounce when going for a speedball, yeah, your momentum dies.
Well, usually you don't have spring ball. You know?
Yeah,
Only if you're playing
at the same time,
GT or GT Max.
well, that's the thing because I does the timing change when you have spring ball? Because I feel like
Well, I feel like as soon as you land when you have spring ball, if you hold A at all, if you're holding A at all, you just bounce. Or jump, if you're holding jump at all.
that's what I used to think, and then I started doing like proper mock balls with it, and it's like nope, it was just me all along. But you bring up a good point though, because at the same time, yeah, I remember when I was first experimenting and I had spring ball on and I would bounce, I used to think that it was spring ball messing me up. But I don't know if like the window for a soft morph changes with spring ball. So that's why I'm like, yeah, you bring up a good point. I remember I used to think the same thing. But with a clean enough morph, even if you're holding jump, you won't bounce when you go into a soft morph.
Yeah, as I was saying that, I also have played enough randomizers where I've gotten spring ball in like Blue Star, and then did the mock ball to early supers just fine.
Yeah. So that's why I'm like, oh, yeah, it's interesting. I hadn't had that thought in a while, but
It does
that's
always
cool.
make every time I'm playing and that happens though, I do think this is gonna be weird. I feel like I'm gonna mess this up.
Yeah. I mean, it's like you psych yourself out. Also, Frankenface C missiles are acquired.
Oh, and that's the rest of Lower Norfair.
Yeah, cool thing about this category too is that you can, for the most part, you can pretty much like clear out all the areas in one go. You know, with the exception of like Green Bryn Star and Wreck Ship.
Yeah.
But like Lower Norfair is done in Meridia.
Yeah. Now polarbearbunny is gonna clear out most of Lower North or Upper Norfair, and then finish off Croc, and then finish off Norfair.
You know, this reminds me of something that the PVV said when we were doing comms. I'm like, just finish the game. Because your opponent quit, so you don't have to pick up everything.
Yeah, technically, yeah.
I just like that she's in a position where she can do that. And and isn't doing it. But
Yeah, I think it's against the spirit, but it is a funny thought.
I'd take it. I'd be like, "Yep, it's Jover." Even if I'm in the negative, even if I hit a negative 3-hour run because of all the items I skipped. No, we're all about sportsmanship here at SpeedGaming and Super Metroid community speedrunning. We would never. We have integrity here. Integrity for our runners, for our games, for our future. And it's been made to be broken. Now, the only reason I brought that up though is because I was like, oh, I would have forgotten to pick up the ceiling missiles right before speed. So I'm like, I can make an innocent mistake, right?
And I mean, again, technically you could, because if your opponent forgot an item as well, all it does is add 2 minutes to your time if you have the same percentage.
Hmm. Also, I just realized, I don't know why I keep thinking that it subtracts time, but they add time.
Yeah, subtracting time, that would be a weird... Well, I mean, technically it does subtract time if you don't pick up an item. But
Yeah.
there's also a time penalty added to it. So it's kind of
Yeah.
bad. It's kind of bad.
I wonder which items are worth skipping. I guess they must have. They didn't just randomly come up with the number 2, right? 2 minutes.
No,
They'd be like, oh.
I don't think there's any minor item in the game.
And they're like, it's gonna take 2 minutes and 1 second to skip this.
What is the most out of the way minor item?
That's what I'm like trying to think of right now.
I think it's climb supers, or because it's not Billy Mays, because there's 2.
Yeah, so that'd be 4 minutes. It's not worth it. Yeah, I think it might be climb, for sure. Yeah, I could afford I could afford taking the penalty for climb.
To not do climb.
Yeah. Okay. Like this. E-Tech here is gonna be...
Rock already dead.
Everything's just like a barren wasteland.
Yeah. PvB's just cleaning up everything now. Gotta get that sweet Indiana Jones missile.
Yeah, thank goodness for Space Jump.
I would have shined Spark, just because I would have forgot that I had Space Jump.
Oh, that's true, actually. Screw Attack does kind of... When you play too many randomizers...
You forget what items you have.
Mm-hmm. What's it called? What is that? Oh my gosh, what was it? Oh, seed bleed. That's what I remember.
Yes.
Or even when you're playing vanilla, you'd forget if you're not, accustomed to doing vanilla runs.
Yeah. That's why I try not to play like too many area randomizers in a row. Especially.
Yeah, that will exhaust you.
And that is Norfair.
That is it indeed. Moving on to the crate items.
Gotta get those crate items.
Yeah, there's two here. So normally this would be one that's forgettable. The missile pack hidden behind the power bomb block. But because there's an E-tank here, it's when you see that you're missing an E-tank, it could help that you're missing an item here specifically.
Yeah, but we're also gonna end with way more E-tanks than we normally have.
Oh yeah, that is true. I forgot about that. That's this category.
Yeah. Yeah, we're in a lot of weird things.
Yeah, that is a lot of weird. Who are these sick people making these categories?
Alright, on to Meridia. And this is just gonna be a full clear of Meridia.
See, this is it's a great thing. It's one of the cool things about running like this category and even map. But I think map, the reason why map is a little bit more appealing is because there's not as many interruptions for the gameplay. You're just kind of doing this like this dance, this majestic dance, visiting every room, doing like really cool strats and stuff like that without having a fanfare to interrupt you.
Except there is fanfare. We're hearing fanfares right now.
Well, I'm talking about in map.
Oh, but
In categories like that.
I like the fanfare. It gives me a second to breathe.
That's what the door transitions are for.
No, I need to breathe more often than that.
Then just breathe through your mouth and your nose at the same time.
That's All right, I'll do that. I
I
think
mean,
that'll work.
you could do it all. You could do it all. Who am I to say that you can't mouth breathe during fanfares also? That's what SM is all about. Mouth breathing.
I just like the fanfare, really. I just want to hear it more.
Oh. Well, you could say that.
I think we should just put it in more often. Kill Kraid, fanfare.
It reminds me, a little tangent, but I was watching someone play Star Fox Adventure. That game is fanfare like everything.
Is that the GameCube one?
Yeah.
Oh boy. All right.
After everything you pick up, it's fanfare, so that game is definitely for you.
No, I've played that game.
Yeah, that's
That game
where
is not for me.
the inspiration for Dark Souls came from.
You know, you might be onto something with that. But that's a conversation for a different day.
Yeah, for a different game too. For when we were doing Star Fox Adventures runs. GT Max. GT Fox.
I'd watch that. Polarbearbunny about to form her microwave.
I think that might be a little too late, but a super will cook, yes.
Nice.
Instantly.
Nice.
That's what you want to do for that pattern specifically, because Batoon dies at the lowest point and at the exact spot where it goes to stop in order to crumble, right? In order to crumble at your feet. So that was really well done by PvV. And yeah, in this category, we don't need full halfies when you got space jump.
No. You just get to use the best item in the game.
Right, another microwave session. The bosses just pretty much play out the same.
Yeah.
The exception of Fantoon, but this is effectively the last boss.
Then it's just clearing out items here in Meridia or here, Wreck Ship and all of Brinstar. And Criteria.
Oh no.
Grabbed. Dragon's just looking to hug.
Remember, just never forget that you can't spell thug without hug.
That is what I was thinking.
Stellar space jumping. At this point, I don't even call it space jump anymore. I've been calling it based jump. It's because it's based on a true story.
Well, what's the story?
It details how good Space Jump is.
That's a good story.
It's my favorite bedtime story.
I like it.
Good attempt on the short charge there.
We'll come back to
Unfortunately,
there.
this category, this doesn't have you visit Shack Tool. I don't know if you're a fan.
I love Shack Tool.
Cool.
He's just hanging out. He's just doing his job down here. Like, what's wrong with that? He's cleaning up garbage.
I like that PvV tried to go over and
Yeah.
around for that item, but ended
Yeah.
up falling through.
And then still did the just regular jump up.
Yeah. It's pretty. That's content. That is content. Green gate glitch. Great green gate glitch. That's gonna make me want to say great green great Grinch. See that?
Well, especially now that you've said it once, it's definitely going to be harder for you in the future.
Is that a thing?
No, but
oh,
I'm going to put it in your head.
Yeah, that's like that. Oh, this is actually pretty cool. I like this idea. The fact that you go around and you end up pooped out here, right? Here you get the run speed because you got to go this direction anyway. So then you might as well spark up. That's clever. So there's no need to short charge. Oh, that's why PvP
is in the tournament and we're not.
Yeah. I don't deserve. I don't even deserve this privilege to commentate. Just such big brain planning, routing. Thinking ahead, I can't do that. I can only think behind.
That seems... You should work on that. Just gotta say. Thinking ahead is useful.
I'll try. I'm just so sick and tired of being told what to do.
Well, I'm not telling.
I'm
suggesting.
I'm joking. I really don't care. It's just, look at all these items we're picking up. We're picking up items. Talking about that item practice.
And now we're dancing in the sand.
Yeah. That we are. But that should be it for Meridia.
I think that's it for Meridia.
Think you... Oh, so... I was curious. Do you just go to Brinstar from here?
I feel like I would do the ship.
Okay. I was just wondering because I thought Pew was going to try to attempt the Green Great Grinch again.
And then you kind of do the Brinstar loop again.
Yeah.
But then you end up going up and you end with 230, right? You just end with 230 again?
Mm-hmm.
Or Terminator, you'd end with Terminator.
You end with Terminator. So right now, PvP is gonna go do wreck ship. Wreck ship then poops you out over to the landing site. You do gauntlet. You go down to Brinstar, clear all that out. Do retro Brinstar, and then it's just like Hondo. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And then 230 becomes 225, so there's no toothaches. And just Terminator is the play. Quick pickups. And now back to the ship. Shouldn't be too bad. Space jump honestly just helps out so much.
Yeah. It's gonna make a lot of these pickups just easier. There's only gonna be 3 annoying rooms. It's gonna be spooky missiles, spiky room of death, and bowling. And bowling is just because it's long.
Yeah, bowling does take a long time. You gotta tally up the scores.
Yeah.
And everything.
You gotta figure out what shoes you want to wear.
Yeah.
It's a long thing.
Quickly, the room that goes pretty hard in this section is definitely attic.
Yeah, room's always annoying. No matter what you've got, it's just annoying to be in.
But we're gonna see some cool bounce skip right through this game ending room. Again, space jump just makes it easy.
I think with what is that? 1261 health, and then what, like 18 E-tank or reserve tanks?
That is wild.
No, I think it's only 6 reserve tanks right now. No, 5.
We got tanks. We got tanks.
Yeah,
To go.
a lot of tanks.
Okay. The attic. That attic. You gotta kill all the enemies. Get the doors to open. Now, PB had already gone through this room. That's why that door was blue. But you still gotta kill all the enemies to open up.
That door on the right.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And then you just space jump through all of this. You attempt to. Should be fine.
There we go. Gonna get these sky missiles. Say hey to that guy. Show him that you know how to fly better than him. Even though that's his whole life.
Yeah, I got shown up by the flying polar bear bunny.
You're right.
I know a neat strat that you can do for GT Max is not having to do a second bowling, but you do need to be damaged down in order to clip through the gravity door.
Yeah, I was like, are you talking about that weird gravity door glitch?
Yep.
Yeah.
That one is a classic.
I feel like that would just take longer, too.
It doesn't take too long, honestly. It's all just also just in how much damage you take, but it is certainly doable.
Yeah, but if you already have to come up here to get everything... You know? Or are you saying you get, like, sky missiles and those supers, and then you drop down and do it?
I think you do it before you head up.
Oh.
Yeah, so you do it before you head up there. Get these out of the way, and then you
Drop down and you're right at the moat.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
But it's pretty. It's not. Especially like you have mentioned with all your health just about being depleted.
Yeah.
You'd still need to damage down for a crystal flash to even get you in a position to extra climb into the gravity door cell.
Right. And then you have to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have to X-ray climb.
Yep. Okay.
You know, I think I'll just do bowling with all that in mind.
You don't like fun? What happened to having fun? Where's all that fun? Oh, joking. There's always randomizers where you can try to bust that out. Probably more rewarding. Like when you bust out an X-ray climb during a randomizer, that feels pretty good.
I bet it does. Okay.
good soft poops attempt, even though the door wasn't open, but it's the thought that counts. There's a
You
strat
know.
called soft poops, so
You know. Sometimes you just want to jump real far.
yep. Coming to the last area.
Good. Getting both the items at the end of Gauntlet.
For sure. And yeah, so far no items skipped.
Nope.
Definitely got the one in Cathedral.
Yes. I saw it. Or was that on Fat Scott? It wouldn't have been on Fat Scott.
Hey, we did see it, right? Yeah.
I thought we did.
Yeah, we did. Cause she went up. She went up. Yeah. She went up. Cause it would have made sense. Yeah. She had to go that way because that takes you to the Croc Speedway and all that stuff. And then she went down, did all the Croc stuff. Yep. All right. Next up is all these E-tanks and supers and power bomb packs down here with the Danos.
Yep. Just gonna hang out with our best friends over here. Just for a minute, though. Just saying hi.
You know, really thinking about it, it's kind of mean how many times they made you wall jump in the game just to get out of there. Like, the game doesn't force wall jumping,
Yeah,
but
no,
it's
I
a
know what you
little
mean.
too
I know
much.
what you mean. It's a lot, yeah. I remember getting stuck in that room as a child. And just going like, how do I do this?
Yeah, it's a tragedy. PBB attempted that cool spark, but fortunately ran out of the spark frames.
PBB is making great time on this, by the way.
I agree.
Like, sure, there's still more to do, but not a lot.
Yo, wait, hold. She doing her favorite strat of the game.
That
She did
was
it.
so
Let's go.
cool.
Take that. Take that.
That's fun.
I was even going to mention as she was coming into this room, like before I was gonna mention, we're coming up to her favorite room in the game. But yeah. she cooked that. Nice job. But unfortunately, not that it really matters, but using that you can't open the door, so you have to kill those enemies again. It's like, okay. Just funny. Just silly.
It is silly. It's just fun.
Yeah, that's why we do things for fun. In this here household, we likes to have fun. Shout out to Stream. The legendary goat for this particular category. Essentially putting it on the map. I will say he did this category justice by gracing it with his touch. What's cool is that we're gonna see a high five soon.
We are. That is cool. It's been a while since we've seen one. I feel like it was in the last race.
Yeah, that's been. But this is how you know that PvV's a person of the people. Dare I say, your favorite bear's favorite bear?
That's quite a sentence.
Who's your favorite bear?
Man.
It'd be wild if you did not say polar bear bunny. I'm just gonna tell you that right now.
Oh, I thought we were talking about like an actual bear.
Do you
Oh,
know
man.
bears like on a first name basis?
I was gonna say like Yogi. He's pretty funny. He wears a hat.
Do you have a tie also?
Yeah, you know.
But no pants. What's with all these? What's with all these? Incredible. All these indecent bears. It is funny though. You're not wrong.
Yeah, you're right. Winnie the Pooh doesn't wear pants either.
There's a lot of animals that didn't wear pants, but they wore something else. Top cat. You know, like all the Hanna-Barbera creatures.
Yeah, a lot of no pants there.
Yeah. Just so close. We're so heckin' close to the end. Cool.
Ooh,
Cool spark there.
we're gonna get this fun spark.
Cool spark setup here.
Nice.
Ooh, didn't even line up with the ceiling. Let's go. What's cool about this strat is that you can also like buffer the jump. So you can get like a full spin jump to the right and you just land in the hole.
Dude, that sounds nice. I wish I could do that.
You can. If you take our SpeedGaming Super Metroid Masterclass for the low price of... Oh, there's nothing. It's all a scam.
Yeah, I would sacrifice 2 minutes to not pick up climb supers. Even though it's right here, clearly on my way. I hate dealing with it.
It's just too much effort.
Yeah.
Too many buttons to press.
Do you think we have enough missiles?
Okay. And here we are. The last item.
Yeah, so I was gonna say, so Polar Bear is taking that save there in case she doesn't have a 135% at the end. I'm assuming that's what that was for.
Interesting.
Even though it's probably unnecessary at this point.
I think she's just styling on Scott. It's like, now I really can't. I have all the items in the world. Should Fat Scott decide to boot up now? I mean, it's honestly just an assertive power play. Clearly.
No other reason.
Sometimes you have to mark your territory, Richard. I've learned that the hard way. The very hard way.
Scott's stream is gonna load up in 5 minutes, and he's gonna have a billion items. He's gonna have 250% items.
Yeah.
Double GT code.
Thanks to the cheaters over at Super Metroid Practice ROM. I'm just joking. That doesn't exist. .gov.
You got one of them .govs?
Yeah.
Nice. I tried to get one, but they wouldn't let me. They said I'm not a government.
Yeah, they like to gatekeep. It's true. Good cooking. It's pretty pleasant seeing all those messes, though, I will say.
Yeah, it's really nice. I wish there were more.
Let's go. The baby skip.
Nice.
Goodness. Taking off. Screw. To help out with the Zep skip coming up here. And now it's time to cook. Bring it home, PBB. This is yours. This is your kitchen. Mother Brain's room always ends up looking like an actual kitchen.
Is it because the acid looks like a hot oil?
It's hot oil, and
And
then
then-
like the backdrop is like if you've seen The Bear,
Yeah.
the show The Bear. Well, this is the polar bear, and it's Chef Polar Bear Bunny just cooking it up. Maybe not as many swear words.
Well, I feel like, really, I feel like Mother Brain is cooking it up. Polar Bear Bunny is the manager saying, "Hey, you're doing a bad job."
Yeah.
And that's where
It's time
all
to
the
fire.
and then yeah,
It's time to fire Mother Brain.
I like Polar Bear Bunny just taking these catch-ups. Just to damage town quicker.
Bold, very bold. You know, at what age does Mother Brain become Grandmother Brain? Like how many more years before? You know, like how New Route is still called New Route, but at this point it should just be called Route? At what point do we stop calling her Mother Brain? And be like, okay.
When there's another brain. So when a new route would be devised, that would be the new route. So
Right.
when there's another Mother Brain, that's
Another brain. That's
brain.
smart. Yeah, that's pretty smart. There's Mother Brain, there's Brother Brain, another brain. Let's give a salute to phatscott25. Thank you for the races. I'm sorry for the way that the Fantoon went for you. Oh yeah, this baby's gotta take a few more hits. There we go.
Yeah, GG phatscott. That was a rough way for that.
Yeah, it's an unfortunate salute. Salute to you. The good die young. That's why the baby Metroid also dies.
Yeah, I mean, it's only been an hour and a half since we last saw it last, and it's gone from a 1x1 area on the screen to like an 8x6 or something.
Yeah. I guess, you know what's cool is that at least it's great that Mother Brain kind of did stay dead because continuity, and they're not digging up reasons to bring her back, right? Like even the Mario franchise, you see Bowser get melted like Crocomire.
All the time.
Like there's even like a dry Bowser at this point. Like that's canon now. Like he's actually dead. But
Yeah.
he's still alive as like bones, and that's
Yeah, that is upsetting canon to me. when I think about the concept of Dry Bowser.
But well fought, well earned PBB. Yeah, that Dragon escape in game 2 cleared. It's gonna be taking the dub for this series.
Wow. GG's to Polar Bear Bunny. Finishing with an official race time.gg time of 1 hour 39 minutes and 49 seconds. GG's.
Yeah, follow the runners for volunteering their time and effort and doing it all.
That was a great race for both of them. Really, GG's to both of our runners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I don't know if we're gonna get either of them in here. I know that was a long race.
yeah, y'all. I don't know how you all play this game over and over and over and over and over and over again.
We are currently joined by Polar Bear Bunny.
Hello. I'm about to find out the truth.
Oh yeah, waiting with bated breath. GG, regardless, because it doesn't matter. You're gonna win anyway.
Give me the penalty. Well, should I spoil it? I don't know how far behind you are.
We're like
There we are.
pretty far.
Okay, I did it. I got 135%.
Hooray!
Woo!
GG.
I did
Good
it.
game. Official.
Let's Scott, GG.
GG.
Yo.
Hey, was it 135?
It is. It is.
Yeah, baby.
You did it.
Oh, good. It was something. It was definitely something.
Yeah.
It was a good set. I felt very good about game 1. I think game 2 I think was also a really good race. I think I haven't watched it back yet, but I think it was a good, like, in some sense it was a good learning experience for me, and also it helped me to get more practice in with some of the categories I'm less familiar with. I feel really bad about forfeiting so early in the third race, but oh man.
Yeah, I was kind of. I was like, you could probably still beat me. I don't know what your time is, but at, I didn't expect that I was also going to die to Fantoon and
Oh, I didn't
lose
even
like
know.
5 more minutes. So maybe before I died to Fantoon, that might not have been true, but definitely after.
Yeah, well, maybe. What was your what was your PB?
Technically this is, because this is the only time I've gotten 135.
Oh, okay.
But
My first finish run was it was a 122.36. If I had gotten right back into it and just kept playing, maybe I don't
yeah,
know. It
could
would
have
have
been
been close.
close.
Maybe man, I really should have kept playing. That sucks.
It's
Was
hard.
that
I didn't want you to keep suffering just to lose anyway. You know,
I mean,
like.
that's fair. Yeah. It was
So
a.
as I didn't want to goad you. You know, I
It was,
didn't want.
I was tired. It's tired.
Yeah.
It was a lot of Super Metroid in one day for me. Considering I haven't played the game in like besides today. I think I didn't have any time to play for like a week, so it was a bit rough.
Well, yeah.
But I made it work for the most part, so it's fine. It's fine.
Well, I appreciate you letting me win a set. You know, it's
Yep.
just gonna be real sad. Nobody's letting me win.
No, you won fair and square. I didn't let you win. You just beat me.
Sounds like Scott's like, yeah, don't get it twisted, PvP.
Yeah.
Let you win.
Thank you.
No, what an incredible series. I mean, the GT Classic was, it started off pretty tame. Like, I feel like that's just regular Super Metroid, but then you get North Korea percent, which really, drives
That's
up
really
the
when
thrill.
the race got turned on its side.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah. It's like I wasn't trying to be sneaky to pick it. It's literally the only category that was left that I remotely like. So, I picked it.
Actually, I was feeling pretty good about the pick. I was like, I had done some practice for it before. I got like maybe 30 minutes of practice for it today, and I did it just for that because I haven't actually finished a run of it until today. And when I first killed Dragon, like I killed her first try, I was like, wow, this is going great. And then I messed up the grapple escape for I think the first time, and I don't even know it over at least like I've probably performed it maybe at least like 30 plus times over
Right.
the course of, like however many rando races, different other things I've been doing, or just in practice, and like that was the first time I failed it like that. I don't know, and then but just to make it worse, I finally got it, and then I only had 50 health, so I couldn't spark out.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It was depressing.
And then after that, I think I died against Dragon like 7 more times before I got out. So it was just I was feeling so good, and then it really just fell apart.
Yeah, it always does that too. It always snowballs on you. You can't
Yeah.
catch a break.
It's just what happens sometimes. But no, I had a lot of fun in the set. I'm glad I got to race today. And thank you both for commentating through this. This is a lot of Super Metro to commentate, so I very much appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you guys. Sorry that you had to watch me do Max GT when I don't know any strats or the route or anything.
No, y'all cook. No reason to be sorry.
Wait, no,
to
you're
us.
welcome that you got to watch
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, thank
See?
you. Thank you.
Thank
for putting on
you.
Such a wonderful race.
You as runners, thank you. The ones who should be sorry are the organizers because they picked these long categories that
Right?
go. Yeah, so I could never bash on the runners. Y'all are doing your thing. You're showing up. I'm joking. Thank you, organizers. Don't kick me out. I like doing comms.
Yeah. Well, thanks again, you guys, and Jestro2 for restream, and of course Scott for racing. GG's.
For sure. Richard, you can close this out. I don't know if Scott, you have anything else you want to add or finalize.
No, no, just GG. Thanks for the races. Thanks for the restream, and this is It was a lot of fun. Even if it didn't go the way I probably hoped it would. It was a lot of fun, and I'm glad to be getting the time to get back into this game and finally do some races and stuff like that again, because it's after such a busy semester, it's been nice to get back into the world of Super Metroid. So yeah, no, thank you everyone who helped to put this tournament together. This has been a really good learning opportunity for me.
Heck yeah. Welcome back, then, Scott.
Anything PBB?
Nope, that's all. I'm ready for bed.
All right. Well, good night to our runners then. And thank you everyone for watching. Thank you to our runners. Thank you to Defi for joining me. We do have another race coming up tomorrow on SpeedGaming Main between Diggy Diggy Dang and Idle. That will be at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. And I guess with that, we'll see you all next mission.